Hi everybody, I just want to show you how to pack a no-kit kit bag. And I know that sounds a bit daft, but while we're in red readiness level in scouting, which means we can't do any face-to-face meetings, we're doing our camp at home. And obviously we're not going off camping in fields, in tents and what have you, and we're essentially in our homes. We don't really need to take all of our stuff. However, if you do want to earn a nights away at home, nights away at home, what we're talking about, nights away level on your staged badge, then we do need you to show that you understand what would go into a kit bag. And because we're at home, we don't really need to get our specialist kit together. So I'll show you what we can use from within our home that you can show your leaders that you know what you would need to pack. I hope that will make sense, but we'll see as we go along. Okay, bear with me. So let's think of the important things first, and that's about eating and drinking. So if you were on camp, you would probably have a thermos style cup, a mug, something similar to this. This is just a normal drinking beaker, but something with a lid is really important. So you'd have that. You may have a cup to drink out of, but on camp, it wouldn't be ceramic, it would more likely be plastic or metal. A bowl and a plate, again, not ceramic, you would have metal or plastic or proper mess tins, okay? And of course, some cutlery. Now this is pretty much too heavy to take away on camp, although people do have metal cutlery. You can buy some camping metal cutlery that has a ring in here which holds them all together, or you can have things like sporks, which are a spoon and a fork one end and a knife at the other and what have you. But for this camp at home, you can use whatever's in your kitchen and that's perfect. On camp, we always clean up after ourselves. So once you've done your eating and your drinking and your packing away, you're going to need something to wash your pots with, something to dry them with, and of course, some soapy stuff. Okay, so while we're on camp at home, do make sure you chip in and help with the washing up and the drying up, and of course, the putting away. This camp at home, we've got quite a lot of outdoor activities, so we need to make sure that we are warm. So I've got my gloves, scarf, nice big, thick woolly hat, and of course, you see, your coat, okay? If you have been camping before, then you might have a sleeping bag. So it'd be really good on your camp at home to have a kit in your sleeping bag, but don't worry if you've never been camping before, don't rush out and buy a sleeping bag just for a camp at home, because you can of course use a duvet, but do remember you'll need your pillow. One thing that is important, especially if you do go real camping, is if you've got some sort of roll mat. The ones I've got are self-inflating, so you undo the valve and boop, it inflates itself, but there's loads out there and choose whichever you want. But if you're just camping in your house this weekend, you're probably going to be on something that's fairly soft anyway, like a carpet. So again, don't rush out and buy one because it's not necessary. The last thing we need to consider when we're going off on camp is keeping clean and dry. If you're on camp, I use, for example, microfiber towels because they've got really good wicking, which means they soak up water really quickly and they dry really quickly. But obviously if we're in our home, a hand towel and a normal towel will do just fine. And of course, we can place them back on the radiator like so to dry. The other things that we do need obviously are toothpaste and toothbrush, or actually it's the other way around, I'm just silly, and some soap, okay? So that's all you need. Make sure you take a little video or some pictures of everything that you would put into your kit bag to show your leaders, to put it onto the Facebook page underneath the thread for the at-home camp, so that we know that you understand the important part of what you would have in your kit bag. So hope you have fun at our January at home camp, or whenever you're listening to this, it may not be January, but have fun all the same, and I will catch you soon. Bye bye.